The MP40 versus MAC-10 versus a secret meta submachine gun that is only picked in 0.19% of loadouts. For the MP40 and MAC-10 are both top 4 in popularity when players are picking their loadouts. The close range meta for SMGs is widely known by players to be the Marco and Blixen, but those aren't the only SMGs with crazy stats, and the one I'm going to reveal is perfect for Rebirth and Fortune's Keep. Welcome back, I'm Austin, and I'm going to be going over a few of the most important stats to show you that this secret weapon is among the best SMGs in the game. I want to give you an unbiased look with the stat comparison so you don't have any preconceived ideas about the weapon and give it a fair shot. Once I go over the stats, I then will reveal what the weapon is and give you its best class setup. Then I'll end it off with some gameplay to show you the weapon in action and get a sense of how it performs. Without taking any longer, let's get into the most important stats, and I'm going to be starting off with a big one, TTK. For all the weapons, I will be showing their time to kills with their best class setups. The secret meta SMG is going to have the fastest TTK at close range with 605 milliseconds, and its second range time to kill is nearly identical to the MAC-10's close range TTK at 715 milliseconds. This makes it one of the faster killing SMGs in Warzone, and the big benefit to it is that you're going to get this time to kill no matter where you hit your shots on the body. That means chest shots and stomach shots are going to do the same amount of damage, giving the weapon a super consistent time to kill and feeling. But that is a benefit for all three of these weapons. The only advantage for the mystery weapon here is that it has the fastest time to kill because all three weapons are very consistent. Next up, looking at fire rate, the MAC-10 will barely edge out the mystery weapon with a lucky 1111 rounds per minute, but coming in at 1091 will mean it is not only consistent, but is also very forgiving when you miss a shot. For every missed shot, you're only going to be adding 55 milliseconds to your TTK, while the MP40 will add 77 and the MAC 54. This means it is way more important to not miss shots with the MP40, while the MAC is just as consistent and forgiving, but its TTK is nearly 100 milliseconds slower. The mystery weapon is looking pretty good right now. Let's move over to the ease of use stats, which is going to be recoil, damage per mag, and movement. First, we're going to be looking at recoil. We can see that the MAC-10 is going to have the least consistent recoil pattern where it goes from left to right, but it still isn't too bad because it automatically corrects itself back towards the middle, which is kind of weird. But the MP40 is going to have the most vertical recoil, but has nearly no horizontal recoil at all, making it easier to control. And finally, the secret weapon will have mainly vertical, but we will see that it does deviate off to the right slightly, but I assure you it's super easy to control inside normal SMG fights. And overall, I think that they're all similar levels on their recoil, with none of them really standing out as being superior. Let's get to damage per mag and how often you're going to be caught reloading in the middle of fights. And all three of these weapons are actually going to be very similar in this category. This shows that the secret meta weapon actually holds up against these SMGs in this category. However, I do want to point out that I think this is a weak point on all three of them, especially the MAC-10, which requires you to hit all 53 of your shots to knock a whole squad without reloading, so impossible unless you're one of those loser hackers. A full team in quads has 1200 health, not leaving you much wiggle room for missing bullets. All three of these weapons will do better in trios and below. Finally, let's look at the most important movement stats, where we'll be looking at their mobility before attachments at the beginning. This is going to appear to be a weak point on the mystery weapon where it has the slowest movement across the board, and the MAC-10 will have the best base movement, but we can go from a below average mobility SMG to an above average one with the help of a few attachments. And if we take a look at the updated stats on my best class setup on the mystery weapon, it makes it very competitive in movement across the board, and this makes the weapon feel and perform way better. If you guys have been enjoying this video so far, please make sure to give this thing 50 likes and subscribe for more weapon comparisons, top 10s, and tier lists. Now, I want you all to pause the video and comment what weapon you think it is in the comments. One hint is that people widely view it as a trash weapon. It is the M1928 from Vanguard. I bet most of you are shocked because absolutely no one is using this weapon, and I can tell you why. It's because no one knows how to set it up properly, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now with this best class setup. So for the Tommy gun to get the 605 millisecond time to kill, we need 3 attachments: the recoil booster, this 9mm 50 round drum, and then the Chariot rapid barrel being the most important. But no one uses it this way. As you can see on this website, we only got 20% of the players using recoil booster on it, and then we only have 5% using the rapid barrel. If you don't use this thing, the time to kill is going to be below 700 milliseconds even if you run the recoil booster and the 50 round mag. So that's why the KD associated with this weapon is so low. But if we get back to my class setup, we got the 3 correct attachments on, so we get the busted time to kill up close, Then how are we going to make this thing more accurate as well as super mobile? First off, we got to use the Chariot Marksman because this gets rid of the horizontal recoil that is added by this Chariot Rapid Barrel, making it very easy to aim still. Then we have the Slate Reflector just because that's a really clean sight and it makes it easier to aim the weapon. Then from there we use Fleet and Quick because both of these are going to increase the movement speed as well as the sprinting speed, and that's what gets this weapon to feel a lot better. And then from there we go to the Groove Grip because once again this gets rid of horizontal recoil and we get some more ADS firing move speed, which actually makes this thing end up being better than the MP40 once we also pair that with the compact underbarrel. As you can see, aim walking movement speed, and we also have reduced scope and sway, and then we have subsonic just because we don't like showing up on the mini-map with the recoil booster. And for the MP40 we actually need to run the recoil booster, short barrel, and 45 round Gorenko to get the 616 millisecond time to kill. A lot of people don't run this short barrel, and that's going to drop our time to kill down to 693, which is going to make it about average for SMGs instead of really good. And for a sub with not a lot of range, it needs to have a broken TTK up close to be good. Then we're really basically just improving the mobility or the accuracy with the rest of these. And now for the MAC-10, this is probably the one you've already known for a while. This thing has really good range, so we're going to try to extend that with the Agency Suppressor and Task Force. And then the movement is also really good, so we're going to increase that with Tiger Team Spotlight and Raider Stock. And then we get the 53 round drum to get the damage per mag to be as high as possible, but it's still really low. Now I'm going to hop into a gameplay of the Tommy gun on Fortune's Keep so you can really see its strength and weaknesses in action. You're going to see a lot of kills with it. You're also going to be seeing areas where maybe if I pulled out my AR it would have been a little bit better, but once you're up close, this thing just absolutely drops and melts kids, and it's really, really fun. So hopefully you enjoy the gameplay. Let me know what you think of this gun. Oh yeah, I see him. I'm about to mount up.
Outside, on me.
I downed one up top. He's gonna self-res up there. Oh. Damn, how'd you cut me, bro?
That was insane. I literally grabbed it over you. Over the back foul.
Clearly, bro. You can't just reach over the top of me. I'm too tall for that. Alright, let's try this out.
I blued one. Oh, bro, they're both blue. Those are
they
two
got
free
me in their
kills
crosshairs.
Where are those? In the tent, right where Austin.
Another one.
The guy... Oh, he's up top. Wow, I'm blind.
No, I'm not about to do that.
Taking shots.
I'm just trying to stay alive right now.
I should have given up, I guess, but I thought you could res.
Definitely not. There's people like everywhere.
Not by me.
I got one dead that should be able to get Alec up quickly.
Reinforcements on the way.
Never mind, he's there.
10 meters right next to me, okay. Oh! Hey, buddy. What are you doing up there?
Teach him to mess with your squad. Squad member.
You guys are right?
Yeah.
What?
I'm just wrecking people with the Tommy gun. Yeah. Downed one.
No, that was a shot.
Nope, he's dead.
Gas is inbound.
Man, this SCG is so nice with the 60 round too, but I actually really like this combo of the SCG with the Tommy.
We've spotted an enemy.
You guys see him? Oh yeah.
Part I need is so
Right in front of me.
Another
one
one
behind
for you.
Yep. Also, the Tommy gun has really nice hip fire, I'm not gonna lie. Oh!
Under heavy rain.
That's not good.
11 meters. Is he low ground?
Yeah, no, he was right next to me. Oh my god, the Tommy gun is so good!
Hostile dropping into the area.
I ain't taking.
Oh, he's one bullet.
I'm running. Where is he?
No, it's cool.
SMG.
I'm still running.
Live
There's at least two?
Yeah, there is at least two. I did not think he was there.
I got one of them.
That guy's using like that short barrel Mac.
Dude, the Tommy gun. Oh my god, dude. I love this gun. I'm definitely gonna make that video on this. That's 100% happening.
Sergeant. Keep your head on the swivel.
Oof, that aim was a bit rough though.
Gun back, my gun back.
Gas is right on your tail.
I hit that guy for a decent amount of armor, I think. I'm not sure how much health protection was. He landed up on the roof though.
There's like a 3 dots up there, yep.
Yeah.
Bro, what the f am I stuck on? Holy
Is that a help step, bro?
Walk away.
Might be able to ambush them.
I'm trying to get an angle to see these guys on the roof.
Allied
Oh, there he is.
strike arriving.
Oh my god, my aim! My aim is broken! Oh man, that guy's like one bullet up there. But honestly, I don't even deserve that kill with how trash that aim was. Not gonna lie. No, sometimes it happens. Oh, I'm dead.
Contact down here.
Yeah, I didn't see him, dude. I couldn't see in the dark. Nice job.
It's alright, I'm here.
Oh, no, no, no.
I saw that
Nice
now.
job.